So, the real question is that almost everybody tried to answer, but now we kinda have the answer. And it's pretty clear. And any question by now, by big thanks to chapter 5, is now visible and clear for me to commence my trial. Things first, we need to acknowledge why did the prototype kill Catnap. Sorry if you're traumatized, but it is what it is. But anyways, why? Why would the prototype kill something that beloves it and trusts it like a god, that made an entire shrine for it? Well, let's give you an example. We enter the trial of the one, the only. So, what do I mean by the Dog Day trial? It's why and how we're going to get an example of why Catnap died. And it's kind of close to how Dog Day died. So, let's just say that Mob Entertainment linked how Catnap died the same way how Dog Day died. It's pretty famous that Dog Day died because he wanted to. He told us to leave Playcare. And what did Catnap say in the hotel? Yeah, let me play the clip. Alrighty, let's see Dog Days.
Standing there. You can't be here. You can't stay.
What exactly happened to Dog Day when he said that? I don't think you want to say that, Catnap, or you might end up okay, never mind. And that's not even the actual last example I have for why Catnap actually died. As you can see, the prototype doesn't like any toy that doesn't have any use to him. And at that state, the prototype doesn't have any use with a burning, causing coal Catnap. What the flip is a Catnap lit on fire gonna do with him? Like, just throw it in the trash. He likes to make use of the toys. So what did he do? He used it as a coat. Yeah, he used it as a coat. Why does the prototype need a coat? Extra protection, I guess. But let's just say whatever decision he does is smart. For example, if a toy dies, there's no use of it anymore. So same with Mommy Longlegs, Huggy Wuggy, Kissy Missy. Any toy that dies, he takes its actual special ability that is actually the most useful to it and put it in a body. He is the main course, the main power source. That's why in chapter 6 we might actually kill him or just watch him die. That's why he's the final boss. He's collecting all of the strength of every single toy to use it against us. And other proof that is extremely smart. Let's just play this certain tape I recorded.
Log code 08502 in relation. Experiment 1006, the prototype. A close call occurred this week in which he nearly breached containment. The prototype seemingly disassembled the digital alarm clock within his room and utilized the battery, along with several other components, to create a laser pointer, which he then fired into the security camera, disabling it. These actions allowed him 28.3 seconds completely unmonitored. Once function returned to the camera, the room appeared to be empty. One surveillance specialist went in to confirm his absence. However, upon opening the door, she realized that the prototype had hidden in one of the camera's blind spots. The prototype attempted to escape through the open door. However, another surveillance specialist was able to remotely relock the door, despite the other specialists still being inside. One casualty occurred. The prototype seems to possess an unprecedented level of intelligence beyond that of all other test subjects, as well as an alarming willingness to commit violence. further suppression treatments will need to be enacted to ensure that no other experiments develop these qualities. Experiment 1170, Huggy Wuggy, remains the optimal outcome due to his sufficient intelligence paired with maximum obedience.
This toy, or so-called experiment, I don't even think this is a toy, he's a nightmare, can make a laser pointer out of an alarm clock in his room and hide in a blind spot of a camera and take the spot to run away from the factory. This man, this Ollie, this is extraordinary, extremely smart. So yeah, any decision he makes is pretty much building up to us meeting him in 2020 in Puppy Playtime Chapter 6.